Working with secant, cosecant, and cotangent is interesting. On these one you need to solve. Because our calculator doesn't have secant inverse, we need to change this first of all. Well, secant is also equivalent to 1 over cosine. So change it to 1 over cosine. And now we can't use cosine inverse yet because the 1 is in the way, or the fraction's in the way. So what we need to do is look at this as two fractions that are equal to each other and invert both sides. So this side becomes cosine over 1 and this side becomes 1 over 4.1. And now we can use cosine inverse to get one of the solutions. So cosine inverse of 1 divided by 4.1. So one answer, which is in quadrant 1, is 75.883. And we now need to find the other solution. There's two solutions. So use a smart trig class, which is going to say all of the trig functions are positive in the first quadrant, which is why we got this answer, and cosine is positive in the fourth quadrant. So then we use this as a reference angle and say, well, what if we were in the fourth quadrant? Well, then as a reference angle, you go from the terminal side back to the x-axis, and that tells you what this angle is, 75.883. And then we need the positive angle that gets us into the fourth quadrant, which is going to be all of this, which is going to be 360 degrees minus the 75.883. And so our second solution would be 284.117 degrees.